Hey friends, welcome to Alice Playworld. We're doing one more time Heroes of the Storm. Today we're taking a look at Falstad, who is a ranged assassin.
Let's fly.
Alright, it looks like we're going to be playing today in the Haunted Mines. The enemy team, we have Malfurion, Vala, Sergeant Hammer, Uther, and Jaina. Friendly team, myself as Falstad, Illidan, Tyrande, Lily, and Zagara. Severe lack of tanks there, but that should make for an interesting game, I hope. If you have not seen the Haunted Mines before, it's basically one of the smaller maps. It only has 2 keeps, 2 lanes, and an extra area where you go to gather objectives every now and then. We're going to be building our Falstad for basic attack damage. He was recently changed quite a little bit, which is a good thing. I haven't played him since the change, but they have basically made his builds really expansive, and a lot of his builds are really viable. So we're going to pick up Seasoned Marksman, kill enemies to gain basic attack damage. That's going to help us in the long run to do more single target damage. Our Q ability, Hammering. We throw a hammer, and just like the name would imply, it comes back much like a boomerang, dealing damage on both passes. Our W ability, Lightning Rod. We place this on an enemy, and as long as they stay within that radius near us, they will take repeated lightning damage. And our E ability is Barrel Roll, which allows us to dash a short distance as well as increase our movement speed. Our trait is we don't have a mount, unlike other characters, but we do move a little faster after not being combat for 6 seconds. And every so often we can pop our Z, so that's the mountain button for those of you guys who don't play the game, and we can fly across the map. Normally there's a range on it, but in this map, because it's so narrow, it basically makes it so I can follow my teammates through the top lane and the bottom lane really easily without any issues. Alright, we're going to pop Lightning right there on Vala, put some pressure on. I don't want to be caught by those roots by Malfurion, and we're going to go ahead and throw a hammer and keep harassing Vala. We are going to get the kill there. Put some damage on Uther. He seems to be overextending himself a little bit. We don't want to get caught in those roots. Do some harass there on Malfurion as well. One of the reasons why I pick up the attack damage build for Falstad, even though his ability builds are really good and you can build him to be a really powerful caster, is because I like being in their face. I like being a little bad intensive. I do get caught there. That was terrible on my part. Hopefully Lily can pick me up. I'm going to go ahead and put Lightning Rod on Vala. Never mind. Just to try to scare her off. It looks like we are going to be wanting to do bottom mine, so I'm going to make my way down there right away. That's one of the cool things about Falstad, because I can travel across the map. It makes it so that I can really easily wait till the last second to move. Always in the mines, these middle camps are the ones that give you the most skulls. I am not going there right away because I know the enemy team is nearby. So I don't want to get overextended. I don't want to get pushed. I want to make sure I'm here picking some skulls. As you can see, any Malfurion there. Oh, I am so boned. I get caught out of position because I wasn't paying attention to the minimap as I was trying to talk to you guys and do something else in real life, which is my bad. But give me 1 second to drink some water. And a really dry throat. Let's make our way up there. We have 3 seconds. And fly on this side of the wall. Our next talent we're going to be picking up is Vampiric Assault. Basic attacks heal you. The basic idea of that is pretty evident, right? We want to make sure we get healed when we attack, so we can have a little bit more of a sustain. If we're focusing on basic attacks anyway, it is rather minimal, but it can make the difference in a really tight team fight. Throw our Bammering out there to poke a little bit, but it looks like we're going to be pushed back, so I'm going to go ahead and give our teammates the retreat signal. Hopefully they listen. It doesn't look like they are listening. Throw out the Hammering there again. Get another nail on Captain Hammer. We have all of them really low. So if we are able to do some damage here, looks like good dive there by Illidan. Gonna throw our Hammering there. Gonna nail Uther, and we're gonna drive them out of here. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get any kills, though. It's not worth chasing. Not worth chasing at all. I'm gonna make sure I fly over here to try to get ahead of the enemy team, and also position myself in a way where I can escape. I put the Lightning Rod in the golem and do as much damage possible as I can. I'm sorry that I'm speaking a little bit weird, guys. I'm really exhausted. I just had a really tough workout, and on top of that, I'm basically, life is hard for me. As I've told you before, life is rather hard for me. Make sure we try to harass Vala there. Oh, it's not looking like it's a good deal. Put that on Malfurion. Do some damage there. This is a silly engagement. We should probably be heading out of the mines. Might be able to pick up the kill there on Sergeant Hammer. I keep pressing C by accident, man. Today has been a disastrous day for me, let me tell you. Not really. I've just been sleeping all day. I went to watch a Super Bowl party. Sorry, I went to a party to watch the Super Bowl, and it was rather far away, so I didn't get back home till late, and then I still had to cook and clean and do all that and be a grown-up, which was quite a problem. But as you can see, we have 76 skulls to our enemy's 24, so we have a really, really strong golem. We're going to go ahead and push with them. One of the things we could have done is kill this camp of mercenaries to assist on the defense. It looks like Gara is going to defend by herself. That's fine. That's actually appreciated because she's going to be able to help us out there. We're going to do some damage here in Uther. Make sure he regrets coming here. We're going to need some assistance from our teammates, though. It does look like Illidan gets the jump there. I was throwing the hammerang in advance, thinking Uther was going to continue to run, but he turned around and faced us because I think he knew he was going to die. We do have Sergeant Hammer down there on the bottom. Gonna go here and do as much damage as I can. I actually might die because of this. That was a silly idea on my part. I thought my teammates were gonna come. There he is. Alright, let's gotta do as much damage as we can on Sergeant Hammer. Make sure we pick up the kill. Illidan jumps and gets the kill there, no problem. I am getting healed by Lily, so I'm gonna stay in the fray. We take the towers out. I'm gonna put that on Jaina and throw the hammering out. I don't get the damage, but I am poking Uther, so I'll back him out a little bit. Let's go and poke my Malfurion as well. Our teammates are signaling to go to the middle if that's what they want to do. They are busy there with our golems, so let's go cap this mercenary camp, I suppose. The next talent we are going to be picking up is Battle Momentum. Basic attacks decrease your cooldowns. This is a basic attack build, but it's a really neat thing to be able to throw the hammering and the lightning rod, or maybe even the barrel roll or ultimate to get out of there. It's a talent that I really, really, really like, so that's why we went ahead and picked it. Yep, that's exactly what we're going to do next. We're going to go pick up the next mercenary camps. Since our enemies have dealt with our golem. Put the lightning rod there, throw a little bit of a hammerang, do some auto attack damage, and clean house, no problem. Looks like Cigar doing a really good job down bottom. She's going to return because she's out of mana, though, so I want to take her place and help these mercenaries push if I can. Our teammate heading divided a little bit, some of them heading north, some of them heading back. Cigar signaling that she's going to be making her way back here. I'm going to just throw the hammerang, scare Uther, and be like, "What's up, bro? How do you hammer? Do you like the hammer?" I hammer. Go ahead and clear these guys out. Remember to keep building some stacks of Seasoned Marksman, which will increase my auto attack damage the more minions that I kill, which is a really, really neat thing. As well as any players, of course. It looks like the enemy team did pick up that mercenary camp, but that's quite alright because we are pushing deep and we are pushing good. That was our level 10, so I want to pick up my ultimate ability, Hinterland Blast, which does a lot of damage in a straight line. And it's actually going to help us kill Vala! We do pick up the kill there, no problem. It looks like Illidan's going really deep. I want to come help him, but I am out of mana, so I'm just going to... Well, I mean, auto attack still works, right? That's what we're building this entire thing for, auto attacks. You can see Illidan, if you build him a little bit defensive, he can do so much damage and he can go so deep. And to be quite honest, he's like a really silly hero to play. He's not very difficult. Because all you do is basically you press a couple. There's 3 buttons that don't have a cooldown, and you can do a lot of damage really easily. So I'm gonna go ahead and recall here. Remember, we do have that flight ability, so I should be able to get back in time for the mines, no problem. Take another sip of water. We do see that the enemy team is coming here, so I'm gonna go ahead and fly so I can meet with Illidan on the top. We do fly here. Let's zoom into the bottom of the mines. I think I scared one of them. That's fine. We're going to pick up these top little guys. Remember, you always want to kill the little guys first. The golem might seem like the boss, might seem like he does a lot of damage, might seem like he has a lot of skulls, but in the end, he only has 30. So we want to make sure that we are always picking up the other ones. We are going to push Vala out of here. Meanwhile, we're making our way to the top and try to grab as many skulls as we can. As you can see, 38 to our enemy 16. We're doing really good. Really, really, really good. Make sure we pick these up. And we see an engagement down there on bottom. I'm going to try to circle this way so I can be in a better position to assist my teammates in this fight. I'm going to come in from behind. Try to get some punishing there on Malfurion. And I'm going to do my ultimate. Oh, but I do get stunned there. Really, really good job of their team. enemy Uther picking up the stun and saving their Sergeant Hammer's life, which is a little regrettable. I could fly down bottom and try to stop him, but I don't want to risk it because I might die, to be quite honest. We do get our killing spree there, which means 5-6 kills normally. I'm going to sit here and auto attack for the win, which is going to make our golem extremely powerful. As you can see, there are also no mercenary camps, so right now the enemy team has not much to do other than sit there and be sad that they lost this encounter. We are going to back out because we are out of mana as well as the rest of our team. And we should probably push with this and do the same strategies we did before, which is basically Zagara, take care of the defense, everybody else pile up and attack forward. I am going to fly towards our fort because this is where our golem is, and try to make sure I do a little bit of a push. It looks like our team is taking care of those golems. I won't make it in time, so I'm going to come over here and poke a little bit, harass. Make the enemy team know that I'm here, that my presence should be a warning, and that they should be worried because I'm bringing friends, folks. Our next talent is going to be Giant Killer, which is going to empower our basic attack against enemy heroes. Again, part of the entirety of this build is that we are, you know, dealing auto attack damage. Excellent jump there by Illidan, but he's going to get rooted by Malfurion. I am going to try to get out of here because that Sergeant Hammer is doing an absurd amount of damage, but I'm also slowed from Jaina, so I can't get away. And it looks like she's going to chase our friend to lead Tyrande out of there with his water elemental as well. But it looks like Zagara not only did already take care of the enemy golem down bottom, but now she's proceeding to push with the minions and the mercenary camps. Our friendly golem going to be able to handle a tower here, maybe the gate, hopefully the gate. Meanwhile, Zagara continuing to do a really good job of pushing down here. Our friendly Lili and Tyrande standing behind the golem as they should to try to do a little bit of poke damage and try to do a little bit of harass with their heals. I'm going to see if I can get a flight off. Let's fly right there. And then, ooh, it looks like Vala just picked up those mercenaries, no problem, but I'm going to go ahead and try to kill these guys by myself. You can see Lightning Rod, really, really powerful talent, letting me kill those guys really, really fast. As well as the ability that I picked up at the beginning, which is heals every time I auto attack, saving my butt right now, because otherwise I would be not able to get these guys by myself. I probably should have gone help my team, to be quite honest. When I started doing this, I thought our entire plan was to capture the mercenary camps, but now I see that it's not. So, you know, we could have done a little bit of a stronger push there. Lili, give me some heals. Very, very fortunate to have her. Let's gonna make our way back here in case Zagara needs some help, and see if we can assist a little bit on this push. I didn't talk about it in my ultimate. This is what it looks like. Really neat. Allows me to pick up stragglers and people who are falling behind. Alright, our next talent tier is going to be Hammer Time. Attack slow targets to stun them. This is just a little bit of an extra annoyance, and because we do have battle momentum, we might be able to get away with blending a couple attacks there after we throw our Hammerang. Let's go ahead and destroy this wall so they don't have that much protection. Not much we can do here. It looks like we're just watching as the enemy team deals with our minion wave, but I am going to go here and poke. I'm going to signal for my teammates to back away, so it does not look like we're going to be able to make anything happen there. Mine should be spawning fairly soon. We also don't have mercenaries, so right now we're in a little bit of a conundrum because we don't have really strong initiates in this team. Neither do they, but at least they have the safety of the stuns of Uther. We are sort of nervous as to what we're gonna do. So I see the enemy team converging here in our position. We do have 20 seconds to mines, so let's make sure we signal for top mines, which is where we're gonna go. Zagara is trying to go bottom. I don't know if that is wise. Let's go for these middle camps, as we know that they give us the most skulls. I am gonna try to stay on this one, so we have vision of both of them. Illidan in the middle, Zagara down bottom. We see the enemy team entering the mines right now. 1 second, and let's start doing some damage here. Make sure we clear these out as fast as possible. We do see the enemy team out top. That's Malfurion. I'm going to make sure I focus on getting these skulls. Excellent stun there by friendly Illidan, and I get the Hammerang off to get the kill. No problem there. Let's not focus on chasing. Let's focus on getting some of these skulls. This is the most important thing. I mean, we might get a kill, which will give us a little bit of experience, but every time we pick up more skulls on our enemy team, that golem kills more and more structures, which at the same time helps us be better. Alright, we're going to go ahead and prop that lightning rod and start doing as much damage as possible. Land a hammering as well, and look at that guy just getting melted away really, really fast. Excellent job, team. Now we're going to go ahead and recall and fly to the bottom. I'm going to go ahead and fly to the bottom, try to slow this enemy push, because I don't like them being in my base trying to kill my dudes. So I'm going to go ahead and fly over as fast as I can and get in here and start throwing some hammers. Looks like Uther being really brave, trying to do some damage to me. We are going to pick up the kill there on Uther. See if I can get the kill there on Vala as well. Perfect. And I think we're going to try our best to push this. I'm going to go and take some damage here from the enemy minions, but that's fine. We LOL at the mines from Captain Hammer. I don't know why I called him Captain Hammer. I'm going to face tank this a little bit and try to put some damage there. I'm going to put the lightning rod on the building and try to take this keep down while the enemy team is busy up top. As you can see, we're out of the range of Sergeant Hammer. He is posting a really good position if we were to dive a little bit deeper, but we're going to be able to kill this keep, no problem, and back on out of here, not worse for wear at all. Might as well kill this tower as well, right? Since we're here. I'm going to go ahead and put the lightning rod on this guy. Oh, they learned. They learned. Uther as well. Trying to help his teammate there. We're doing a heavy push. It looks like our golem is near the core, so I'm going to get in there and try to harass a little bit. Can we land this? Can we land this? The Maul from Sagara there are a little bit unfortunate. We don't get the best of slows. But we're going to continue doing damage to the core when we can, putting the lightning rod there on Uther and throwing a hammer in, but it looks like we're just going to focus the core. That is going to be good game, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry that this one was a little bit troublesome with my speech, as I am very tired. As always, I'll see you next time.